Hey everybody, this is Brian with Two Indians. Today we are going to do a review of these driving lights and a headlight from Indian. These are the upgraded Pathfinder lights, as they like to call them. I'm sure they're just an OEM product from somebody else. They are a single element LED light, so they're not like the fancy ones that are offered by some of the aftermarket manufacturers like Hogworks, and I think SunPie makes something. There's a couple others out there that people are using. But pick these up from Sky Power Sports today up in Sanford, Florida, also known as Indian of Seminole County. It's a great dealership, great people there. They treat their customers right. Pick these up with a coupon or bonus certificate that we got from Indian for referring my wife. She bought a bike, so you get $500 if you're the referral. You get $250 anyway. My wife isn't into upgrades and things like that, so she said, hey, you want these? Hell yeah, I'll take them. As you can see, they're just a standard single element LED, nothing fancy. It doesn't have the halo ring or anything like that that you see on some of the aftermarket products. Same is true with the headlight also. It's just a single element. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but it's just got a bridge across with the element behind it and then the angled reflectors in the back of the lens. So we're gonna go put these on the bike. We're gonna do a comparison as to how they look compared to the original factory lights that come with it, which I guess is a standard halogen light, and then see what a pain in the neck it is to put them in. Let's check it out. Alright, I want to show you what the instructions say for the headlight. Basically it says remove the two top screws here, and then it says remove these 4 screws behind the nacelle. There's 2 on either side. And then it says remove screws and withdraw reflector assembly, which is basically right here. Well, what they're not telling you is you have to remove, these have to come all the way off, all right? I'm just gonna let them hang here. You can see I've already got that one off on this side. There's a lot of weight on this, and this is almost free in here, but there's still the wire connection for the driving light on and off button. And I'm not going to mess with pulling that off if I don't have to. But I've still got to take this off so I can get to that last screw. There's one screw on the top side on this corner that's very difficult to get to. These two were easy to get out. This one down here was relatively difficult. This one is proven to be almost impossible. But I just want to let you know that if you're going to attempt this, it's not going to be much fun. I think I've been messing around with it for probably about 45 minutes. So there you go. Okay, so I'm going to tell you right now, there is no way you're getting this off unless you take this piece out. And the only way you get that out is to disconnect this piece, because you cannot just remove this button from this side, or there's no disconnect on the back here, right here. So what you have to do is, now that I've learned this, you remove these 2 bolts first, loosen up the bolt on the bottom side on this side, holding the nacelle up, and then you can lift this side out and get to the wiring harness and clip off the zip ties that are holding the wiring harness together, and that will free up this wire so you can unplug it and lift this up off the back out of here. That's the only way you're going to get to this other top screw up here. Since I've done that now, I can see that I can reach it. Just letting you know. Going on about an hour and 20 minutes now. That was not easy. What I'm most worried about here is scratching this stuff. This is just way ridiculous hard. There's no reason it should be this difficult. What I'm really afraid about is getting this thing back together. All right. And I would say voila, but holy crap, that was not anything magical. Nope, it does just pop off. You know, you don't want to break anything, but yeah, it just pops off. So when I mentioned this wiring harness earlier, the wire comes up through here and it attaches to this. This was all tie wrapped together in here, super snug, and that's why I said you gotta reach. Alright, well I got her all cleaned up and put back together. Let's see, what time is it? It is 11:18. I started this probably around 9 o'clock, so 2 hours and 20 minutes. But let's turn it on. That sucker is bright white, so better be. All right. Yes, my neighbors love me.